Okay, we got it all set up. Hey guys, thanks for joining me again, and today is very exciting. This is an impromptu video, is just because I received this Galactus Maquette and it's just been sitting in my living room. I didn't really plan this video out, it's just I can't wait any longer. I just want to go ahead and open this and see what it looks like. This is the 2014, I believe it was 2014 when it came out. It is the Galactus Maquette from Sideshow. It runs about 33 inches tall. It's about 25 pounds. So this sold out fairly quickly. It was about a $7.99 retail price at the time, and it's so popular that the price actually has tripled to get this piece. Like even now when you look online, it is not readily available, and when they do, they go for very high amounts. So as a Galactus fan, I had to get one, so I did get this one pre-owned. I think it was just displayed, so it's supposed to be in brand new condition. As you can see, it's in the original box, so that's a good sign. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like. This is very exciting. I think this is a 25-pound piece, so it's not a small piece. And at 33 inches, that's a legendary scale size. So it's a very big piece, and I believe this is the last Galactus they came out with. And before that, I know they had a bust, and which I did purchase, and that one was back in 2009. So they haven't really had Galactus in Sideshow for a while there. Right, there we go. Here is the box. As you can see, there's a gigantic Galactus on the front. Really cool box. Very. On the back, we just have Galactus Maquette. And that's pretty much it. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's open her up. What do we look like? What do we look like? Alright, we got a extra face there. Got some magnets on the back. There's our arm. There's our main face. So one of two antennas. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. That is really cool. So you can see he's not a small guy. I don't think he's even fitting in the camera there. Let's go ahead and take out that base. See, the stand is a lot larger than I thought. Oh my gosh. So the pictures do this absolutely no justice. There's our plug. And there's our base. Pretty cool accessories. This is Nova. Looks like she's naked. Okay, we got it all set up, and this thing is stellar. This statue is freaking awesome. And I got it actually for a really good price. I'll tell you about that in a second. But just looking at it, man, this thing is huge, 33 inches tall. This is going to be awesome in the display case. I'm going to have to rearrange and make room for this because it's just the sheer size of it. It's really tall, so you're going to have to make a designated area in your display case for this. So I got him, I got the Silver Surfer hooked up on his arm there, and you can go ahead. You can change it out with the Nova. But I actually like the Silver Surfer. You know, he's known for being Galactus's little servant. So we're going to keep it as is there. Now, when I was looking very closely at this, I noticed there was like some brown silt on the base, and it was like, it's kind of stuck on there, kind of like sandpaper. And I'll show you that here in a second. But I actually honestly thought it was like roach droppings or something, and I was kind of disappointed in that. I contacted the seller and I was like, hey, you know what that stuff is, because it doesn't seem like it's normal, because it's so uneven. And I was watching some other videos of this piece, and there is the brown silt there, so it is normal. So I also looked at basically the flat paint surfaces, and I see some little spots in certain places. I don't know if that's just overspray. I don't think it's paint rub off, but it's definitely something that you have to take in consideration when you're buying a piece like this. So in the beginning, we kind of settled on $500 off. He offered me a refund. He didn't want me to return it. So I said, yeah, that's cool. I think that's pretty fair. But then when I was looking at his arms and some of these flat surfaces, I understand this is a pre-owned, but you know, those spots actually kind of bug me a little bit. So then I inquired with him to kind of find out what it is so I could take it off, because I took it to my guy to clean this up a little bit, but he didn't know what it was, and it doesn't seem like it was coming off very easily. And you don't want to rub too hard on this. It's just because you can get paint rub off. If you read the forums, there's a lot of paint rub off on the faces. This one actually doesn't have any rub off anywhere. Anyway, long story short, he gave me another $400 off, so I got this just about at the new price of 2014. Actually less than that minus shipping. I think I got this for a total of about $775. I believe it was $7.99 or $7.49. That was the original retail price for this. So I think the price that I paid for it is a fair price for it, considering that this is selling new for around $4,000 to $4,500. You can get a pre-owned, usually around $2,500. So I think the price that I paid for this is more than adequate. So I'm very happy with it. Galactus is one of my favorite characters, so it's going to make it's going to be an awesome piece in my display. So I wasn't really planning on reselling this or anything, but you know, you want your pieces to retain its value. So I think in the price, considering I have the original packaging, the original box and everything, all the accessories, I think it's a very fair price. But it's really cool. You have the antennas up here. Everything comes off, you know, magnetically, so you can kind of just place them where they need to go, and they just stay there, including the arms. You got a big old magnet here that you can actually just put in. You just basically plug it in. Okay, definitely not that way. That would make him a little flamer. I think that is the way it goes, unless oh, you know what? That's exactly the way it goes. It's like that. So I guess that's right, because they have the little apple sitting here. It's cool if I could put a little piece in there. But you just have both arms come off with a magnet. Your Nova or your Silver Surfer just plug right into the wrist there, and it kind of wraps around, and you know, he's basically looking at his little servant there. Anyway, this thing does light up. Can't see this, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Definitely got some lights on down here on the base that kind of shine up. And you have a mirror on the bottom just to reflect the light upwards. So definitely, if it's more of a darker area, it may look a little better. Let's look at the front there. The eyes are definitely very pronounced with the lights. And you have this little chest piece here. And I think that's pretty much it for the lighting besides the base. Anyway, we'll save that for maybe when it's on display. I'll get that changed so change for you, so the lighting changed so you could actually see the LEDs on there. So you can see it comes with a kind of a mad face and a serious face, and these just swap out. And as you can see, big old magnet underneath, so they're easily swapped out. I don't know what I like better, if I like the mean face or the serious face. You know, Galactus is known for his mean face, so maybe I'll leave his mean face on there. So, he's pretty sturdy on the stand. You know, he has a little step here. Let's turn this off. So basically he plugs right in, his left foot goes into the block, and then he has a little spike in his foot on his right foot, and he stays pretty stable just like that. So I don't think you have to worry about him falling or anything like that. He seems pretty sturdy and stable just as is. So anyway, this is my Galactus. I hope you enjoyed my video, but before we end, we're gonna go ahead and take a few close-ups, and join me next time because we have another exciting unboxing, and that's going to be the tumbler. And you've probably seen the tumbler by Hot Toys. They currently have one for sale. That's the camo. I actually wanted the black one, and again, those are no longer for sale, but the one I got was just about at the retail price. I just had to have it because I really wanted to display a tumbler. The tumbler's pretty awesome. I didn't buy the newest one. I bought the one from the Dark Knight. So join me then. But before then, let's take a few close-ups of this. Alright, here we go with a close-up of this statue. And as you can see, there's a lot of detail on pretty much every single part of his body there. His eyes, really cool. Galactus's eyes on all the pieces that Sideshow's made. For him, always has really cool eyes. Really stand out like they do in the comics. So, as you can see, his gloves, there's our little Silver Surfer there, his helmet, all in extreme detail. A lot of intricate details on the painting that they've done on this. What I like about this piece is that all his muscles on his abdomen, his core, and his legs actually has some black outline, so it accentuates the muscles quite a bit. It's really cool. As you can see, his helmet, a lot of detail there, and that goes for the front and the back of this thing. So we're going to take a quick look in a lower light pan. Oh, there's Charlie. He wanted to be in the video. He came to say hi. What's up, Charlie? So here we turn off the lights a little bit, bring our ISO up a little bit, and, you know, get minimal light shining up onto him, but, you know, I like the LEDs on his eyes especially. Anyway, that's all I got to say about this maquette. Really cool, definitely one of my favorite pieces. Join me next time. I got a Hot Toys Dark Knight tumbler I'm going to show you. I was able to get my hands on one. And please subscribe. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.